Hello, this is GoodDigestion with another game of Galaxy. Let's go. Alright, let's re-roll the boy. I'm gonna play Piggie. It's just too good. Alright, so Piggie, yeah, I've got my strong captain comp, which means no Hydra. Alright, we're gonna go for Rose here over Puck. Puck is good for something like Stepsisters or Jack in the Box, but I like going for Rose when we can see extra shops with the captain ability. Then here we'll just go for stats. And I'll put it in the back, hoping that Rose can take down like a 3-1 or something. Yeah, and then we can actually even do damage to our opponent. I like that a lot. Alright, Silver Rose, which is perfect. And we don't have any silver villains in the shop, but I mean, this guy's decent stats, and I think we have plenty of time. Maybe we can finish it next turn where we see 3 shops. Okay. We're definitely looking really strong too with these Rose procs. Ugh, that's bad. It's pretty funny that we lost that. I mean, they don't have slot buffs. That was just all entirely them sniping our Smee and then having fortifications. So here, like, I'm confident enough that I'm not even going to bother with a pumpkin spice latte. This is exactly what we want. I mean, we'd like to find the other Rose. It's a villain. This is not really what we want. I think it's not what we want, and well, we do have this. I guess we could even play it here and try and get Despicable Smee to proc it. Yeah, I think that's okay, actually. And then, yeah, I was going to say, if we find some kind of attack treasure, that'll be fine either way. Elven Tools is perfect. And we even see the Captain Ahab. Trying to think how we're going to want to position here. I think it's going to be like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can hunt with the captain from this. I mean, obviously you need some luck, but I think we have like this strength. Well, let's see, the Jack's probably not going to trade with anything. So it'll be 3. Maybe we get double, like a double kill with the Itsy Bitsy. I don't know. It'll be a tight one. Okay. All right. We did kill the right number of characters in the right order. It's just that we got unlucky with the turn order there. That's fine though. Alright, we're gonna take Baby Bear and try and get some slot buffs. And there's a Mecha Man. So we obviously want Mecha Man, but I really want the Smee to power it up. Nah, it's okay. I mean, these guys are going to be pretty bad on the front side for a little bit until we can figure out a way to power them up. But with the Elven Tools, it's not a big deal. Okay, we managed to tie. That's good. Well, now I'm starting to think we should cut the Captain Ahab. I mean, this is a way to get slot buffs where we want them, right? So I'll do that. And then do we want the Rose or just another silver? I mean, this is like not a meaningless buff, right? So like basically like 2 common treasures. I think that's good enough. Okay. The Captain's Cutlass will help out a little bit too with our Mecha Manning, so I'm going to reposition a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's actually, I want to buff up the front row as much as possible for our summons. I really want this Maverick though. Is it worth... It's probably not worth cutting the Jack in the Box. So that means we were cutting... Honestly, I almost even like cutting the Baby Bear more than the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Nah. Now we'll cut the spider. And then we'll put the ice wing in the back. I think this is fine. Make sure we're completing our buffs. Okay, that's good fight RNG. What do we think about this Boon Willow? I think it's decent. I mean, this is fine too. This kind of gives us like an out for kissing. That might be just more valuable than the Boon Willow. +3, +2. So it'll be like a +5 support. I mean, that's pretty decent. And we're only barely just surviving these fights. I'm gonna go with the Boon Willow. Maybe it's a little too conservative, but then do I want to try and do the Sinbad? Yeah, let's do Sinbad. Frankenstein's too powerful. If we could have kept one of the high attack summons, we could have drawn that fight or even won it, but no such luck. Alright, let's see if we can find the Silver Sinbad. Pisces is pretty interesting. Doesn't go into play, but makes a Silver Boon Willow a lot better, and then of course sets up Tinkerer. Alright, we're gonna take the Robin. It's a little unfortunate. I think probably the Boon Willow now has to go. I think it's worth trying to play the Scar here. These are still strong-ish on the backside. Mecha Man is a little weak maybe, but I think we can keep it for at least another turn. I really want to find a ship shape. They find ship shape. Okay. We draw. Alright, there's a kiss, and we're gonna go for this kiss. I think Scar is the weaker of these two, so we'll kiss Scar. We find Hook, which is really nice. We really need to start finding some treasure. I mean, look at this board though. Holy crap, they are weak. Finding the Mecha Man or the Mechanical Dragon is insanely good luck though. Yeah, they're like a bot almost. That's so weird. They must have just like in their original game died on turn like 4 or something. That's the only way I can explain this. Okay. This is kind of a hard choice now. This doesn't do well. I guess it's not that hard. It's simply we're taking this alchemistry set, even though we have so many silvers that we're kind of wasting. I guess all those. No. I take it back. We have a load of silvers that are just being upgraded to gold. This is actually the prime time for it. I think Mecha Man probably has to go now, as much as that pains me. We just need some stats. I don't know. Is Conan even more stats than the Mecha Man on average? Probably. That's so sad. Conan is so bad. Actually, I guess Maverick is still the weakest one, though. Do we take this or just add more golds? Kind of think we just add a gold into the pool. Yeah, this is just really looking bad. Mega Man is still doing just tons of work for us though, like randomly summoning pretty strong characters, even if it doesn't have a lot of stats. Or Sinbad. I mean, that's still fine. I'm happy enough to find this, but it's funny that we miss out on the silver. Okay, Poison Apple looks really good. It definitely does a lot with the Jack in the Box. Yeah, I don't think we're taking these other ones. The other ones are too dorky. And the poison apple does a lot to keep us from taking full hard damage. Yeah, and I think we'll take the... It's early enough in the game that Big Breast Cannonballs is a lot better than Starstone. It's so good for us. What perfect fight RNG. We can do full hard damage to them. Alright, Pirate Prince. That's pretty good. Do we just give up on Conan? I kind of think so. I think Mecha Man is still better than this thing. Plus, now that it'll be getting Pirate Prince, Treasure Hoard. Okay, and Long John Silver. Yeah, that's not a great card. I'm trying to think if there's... I guess the treasure we want more than anything now would probably just be like boots to help us try and find some secret rares. So I guess we'll go with the Cheshire Cat. Okay, excellent. Good job, Poison Apple. Okay, and KO Star is really good too. I mean, we've got a bunch of heroes actually, but we can switch it around. I'm not really sure how exactly, but like Robin is still one of our best characters, right? Alright, let's bank villain. Alright, we find more villains. We could actually maybe even cut the Mecha Man, and then that really increases the power of our KO Star. I think I like that. And we still have no slot buff, so Energizer is clearly the biggest stat increase. All right. Okay, and there's monkeys to really help us lock this up. I guess that means Parrot is gone now. These other cards are still much better. Like, I'm not going to get rid of Jack when we have Poison Apple. This is too good. I mean, I guess the other consideration could be Robin. What do we think about that? Because if we cut this, that's a lot of... that's like, what... 40, 60 stats lost here. I think actually Robin is still even better though. Okay, and do we midnight? I think I'll just take the treasure. I don't think we need to stroke yet. I'm not, if this is the, I thought the last, or we were in the finals, I would probably do stroke, but I think there's still maybe one, like a third person in the lobby. Okay, and then Warp Drive is great, guarantees us Robin value. I guess stroke still would have been great here though. Dude, it's a huge fill. They've, oh, they've got, we have to kill them now. Like, actually it might have, I think we actually can still get them though. With our monkeys. But we won't do full hard damage, that's gonna be bad. I guess we always have game against them. Because of the monkeys. Oh, the monkeys aren't villains, right? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we really want to find more villains, I guess. Okay, we'll take this. Help us try and find some action. Okay. That's really not what we're looking for. But I guess it's still like a decent amount of stats with our summons and the Energizer. Wow, we drew with the other fight too? That surprises me. Okay, Hunter's Horn is a really great find for our hook. Assuming we can hunt that Tinkerer or Pixie Dust board, it'll be a big deal. I don't know if we'll be able to do that though. I mean, they're going to be really big really fast. Buried treasure is a decent amount of stats. If we think we can win this fight, which I'm pretty doubtful of, or like if we're close to winning the fight, this is the way to go. What's the treasure hoard on these 4 already? But Co-Captain's Corsair could find us Chucky or Animal, which would be absolutely game-winning. I think it's better to go for that. And even like an Artemis might be good enough too. Dungeon Master is not terrible. It can help us find World Shrub. Okay, yeah, let's look for World Shrub. I'm trying to decide whether it's worth putting a villain into play. Not one this small though, I think. Oh wow. Still not over, huh? Yeah, look how big they are though. I don't think we're gonna be able to hunt unless we get really lucky with the hook somehow. Or I guess we could get, like, yeah, we could hunt this goodie bag here. That would be really fun. Alright, hit my monkeys, please. Yes. Oh, oops. Didn't think about that. Yeah, I was thinking that we'd be able to attack with the hook from the next slot, but of course, yeah, slot 3 still could attack. Alright, probably can't take that. This treasure, I mean. We really need to find, I guess a timeline duplicator now, like, gives us another shot. Oh no, never mind. Timeline duplicator does not give us another shot at with the Corsair. Yeah, so we really just need a way to make use of this poison apple. It's gonna be a tough one at this point. I think we're just too far behind. Yeah, I can't think of any treasures that are meaningful other than world shrubs. So that means we need epics. None of these are epics, so I guess I'll just take this, get it out of the pool. Genie's lamp. Okay, there's an epic. We didn't find it though. Guess this is the best one. Gives us some more shops next fight. Yeah, how big is it? 384. Parting gift too. Yeah, even with the change to like how Poison Apple interacts with hunts and stuff, the Tinkerer's effects are still strong enough that it's gonna get over that. I think, like, say like they get huge hunt abilities and then go down to 1. There's still other effects that, like, say like a Sword of Light and Shadow that will restore the whole board. So it'll be slightly easier than before to maybe bring down some of the characters. We still have to attack them twice in a row. It's just way beyond what's possible. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Alright, that's not a bad game though. I mean, sometimes you just run into a pixie dust tinkerer and there's nothing you can really do about it. I think we did our best trying to find our outs. It's just, yeah, too slow. I wonder if that one turn if we had taken the double, or I guess was it a double stroke? I don't think so, right? It was just a single stroke of midnight. I wonder if that would have been enough to turn the tide. I don't think so. We lost that fight by quite a bit. But, or no, maybe we even drew that fight. But either way, we had to do full hard damage that turn. That would have been just not really feasible. Alright, well, anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Goodbye.